Okay, so we're gonna start by stuffing these with confetti. So this job, they're doing like a Hollywood theme, and so they want gold and red confetti on the inside. So I'm gonna show you how I stuff these, and so that you can make sure all the confetti gets stuck to all of the sides. Okay, so when these balloons come, they're super flat. They're called clear bobo balloons, and they're really flat. So what I like to do is inflate them first so that they have a little bit of air in them. And then you're gonna take your high float. So this is high float. You can find it at any balloon store or from Amazon. And then you put the nozzle in, and what you're gonna wanna do is make sure that the nozzle goes all the way down to where the air is. Otherwise you're gonna have a really sticky neck, and when you're trying to stuff it, it's not fun. So you make sure it goes all the way down in to the middle, and then you're gonna pump just one pump. And then you'll see there's just like a little clump in there. And then I just like to mix it all around with my fingers like this to stretch it and move it so that every area of the balloon is covered with this high float. This is what's gonna hold your confetti to it. So you wanna make sure that it's on every section, otherwise you will have bald spots. And who likes a bald spot? I do. I have a husband with a bald spot. Okay, so then you're gonna, after this is all covered in the high float, you can kind of see that. You can see all the liquid in there. You're gonna just, and sometimes I use balloon stretchers for things like this if I'm doing like foam beads or things like that are super messy. But this, we're just gonna take this big confetti, and you're gonna wanna make sure that it's tissue confetti. That's something I made a big mistake of at the beginning of my career. So you're gonna just take like a little bunch like this, and then you're gonna pinch it and roll it so that it's kind of like that. And then you're gonna open your neck and just shove it in. And sometimes they have a hard time going down in, so if they do, I just put the air in it and that'll pop it up. And this one, I'm doing two different kinds of confetti. So I have another bowl of gold and do kind of similar. This one's like a metallic, so it doesn't really roll like the tissue does. And my dog is playing with his toy, so he's happy. So you're just gonna take those and just hold on to them tight because they're slippery because they're metallic. And then you're gonna stick them down in, and these ones drop a little easier. Pop it around, and then I'm gonna let the air out because these ones I'm putting helium in them. So I'm gonna let the air out of this and then go put some helium in. Okay, this is full of helium now. I'm gonna show you how to tie it. So I always keep one hand at the base, obviously pinching and holding in the helium. But also you don't want to pull too hard on this space because that's where the seams are on these plasticky balloons and it can pop it. So I hold here, and then I just pull this a little bit on the end and then twist and tie it. But I find if you stretch out the neck a little bit, it sure helps to tie it. So that's how that works. And then it'll be tied and you can let it go. Next up, we're gonna go to the event space, and we'll put on the strings and the lights, and we'll show you how to do that. Okay, so I've got my fairy light, which is super hard to unravel sometimes. But after you unravel it, make sure it's lit before you do this. You're gonna just go on the bottom of the bobo balloon, and I like to do it along the seam right here. And you're just gonna tape it on, and then go up and around on the seam.